It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And we'll get to see Paul Millsap tonight. With Paul, it is a guy who entered the league as a guy who would grind it out on the block, but he's transformed himself into a stretch four the last few seasons. How hard is it to make that change as a big man?
Well, I'm not a shooter, Ernie. I'm a prolific MF scorer. MF stands for most frequently.
Okay.
But I do know for a fact you don't get a good shot overnight. It takes time and effort. He's definitely worked on his game. Usually you work on your shot just to keep defenders honest, but he reminds me of Horace Grant up there 15 feet and out, looking really good.
Well, it's not easy to add a skill when you're in the NBA because pretty much a lot of times the game is set. But, you know, I was,
Hello. Hey, you still there?
I had to.
Hey, did you lose your train of thought?
No, I was thinking about myself.
There?
I started thinking about myself. I started thinking about myself.
Wake up.
Hey.
You know, I just started thinking about myself. I'm sorry. But Millsap has done a great job.
Hey, shake yourself, man.
Jeez.
Hey.
Why are you always talking about you?
We're trying to get this thing going. We're trying to do our jobs.
My bad.
At least maybe pay attention to what we're doing.
I was just a KS kind of scorer.
Kevin Harlan standing by. He's got the call.
That's what I was searching for. I forgot. I was like.
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland are setting today. Quicken Loans Arena is just at the end of that block. We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Now, hold up, Kevin. You've been around this league a while, and you know there are no gimmies when it comes to playing this game. Even though the schedule looks soft and looks like there are many winnable games, every team can take you out to lunch if you don't pay attention and respect your opponent.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Paul Millsap has become one of the best NBA big men when it comes to getting steals. Millsap says when you're 6'8" going up against guys that are 7 feet, you're not going to be able to block their shot every time. So you try to get it down low when they bring it down. It's all about being smart and using what you have. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And Millsap is as crafty as it gets on defense, one of the most underrated players in the game. And as we get into the meat of the NBA season, wear and tear starting to factor in for rotation players. Just how hard can playing 36 minutes a night, every game, be in a body?
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of wear and tear, and a lot of times you get a chance to see it at the end of the season in the playoffs. So if you can keep some of these star players and all players around 36, 35, 34, and then let them play a little bit longer in playoffs, that's what you're trying to do as a coaching staff.
I'm looking back here. You played almost 40 minutes a game back in the late 90s. Wow.
That's why I'm sitting here right next to you right now, Kevin.
Yeah, that's right. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Harris is out there with J.J. Barea. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. Chandler, no good. Rose against Harris. Here's Baldwin. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Slicing and dicing, Derrick Rose picking the defense apart with the pass.
The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Paul Millsap. Rose kicks to Bledsoe. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Jokic sets the screen for Barea. And that one's good, Jokic.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
And it's sent back by Jokic. For 3, Harris. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
They were really fortunate to come away with that victory. It wasn't their finest game, but hopefully they'll be better here in this one.
Now Barea following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. From 10 feet out, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot.
Out of bounds.
Now it's just about sustaining it.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Barea against Bledsoe. And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Baldwin. Drains the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 6.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
Barea kicks to Millsap. Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bledsoe outside. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Chandler. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the right side. And stolen by Love. Here's Baldwin. Look at that jam.
Nice.
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree. The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for the screener to stay 100% motionless.
And he gets the button.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Barea kicks to Jokic over Thompson, and Jokic with the basket on the assist by Barea. 8 points for him.
You like how he uses his height there.
Sure, working the in-between area. Not many guys with the length to bother him.
Now here's Rose. 12 points his last outing. Baldwin the pass to Love. Here's Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Up again. The shot misses. And Denver the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
You know what? That's a problem anytime, but especially on the road where you need to be given an extra effort.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's rebounded by Baldwin. The Cavaliers leading by 3. He kicks it to Love. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line. And it's easy to see why LeBron James wanted Kevin Love in Cleveland. Both of them multi-skilled, multi-talented, and both have extremely high basketball IQs for the game.
And it seems like Kevin Love's game really fits alongside LeBron's.
It does. A great outlet passer, setting up LeBron on a lot of breakaways. And on the offensive end, he can space the floor and create second chance opportunities.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the miss by Jokic. Baldwin kicks to Love. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Love's got 5 now.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jokic sets the screen for Chandler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Baldwin. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Denver.
And you can see how big a role the 3-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Now, Jokic following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Another miss by Jokic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Love. Another miss by Love.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
The defense disrespecting his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Wilson Chandler getting his 3 to go. Right side Rose. It's a pick by Love. To the inside. The kick out to Rose. Here's Baldwin. He's off on that one. Good defense by Jokic. Harris against Rose. Outside for Barea. Millsap a screen on Love. Here's Barea. Love grabs the board.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
Bledsoe kicks to Rose. Pass to Baldwin. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Another shot, and it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
The screen from Thompson. Baldwin. Rose kicks to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Chandler. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Steve, a lot of great guards out there in the NBA. Many of them will drag you down to the block. Which guards would you least like to go up against in the post?
I would say Dwayne Wade, because I've got a chance to play against him in the post. Some of the guys now you look at, Sean Livingston, Devin Booker is a sneak peek for me. They say he's a shooter, but you got to watch him down the low post. DeMar DeRozan can make a living down there. Those are the guys that stand out for me right now, Kevin.
Tough guys, tough players, you're right. Now, here's Matthews. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Murray with it. He feeds it to Howard. Over Hernangomez. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Looking to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Second, the Cavaliers.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
They throw good Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
There's a screen. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Baldwin. Drains it from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 13.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
Murray dishes to Plumlee. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That's his first foul. And here is Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 6.
Looking now at some numbers for Holmes. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
That's his first personal foul.
For Cleveland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Howard setting the pick for Murray. Hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got 5 now.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
He's covered by Murray. Hernan Gomez passes to Baldwin. And stolen by Murray. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Matthews, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Cleveland making a change here. Brown's checked in. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Pass to Holmes. No one near him. And he gets the jumper to drop. Holmes got his first points of the night.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Murray dishes to Howard. Outside Matthews. Gets a hand on it, and Howard with the second chance points.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
They set the pick. Back to Shumpert. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Murray the pass to Matthews. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Holmes kicks to Hernan Gomez. And here's Brown outside. Cleveland gets it back. Kid Gilchrist against Brown. Kid Gilchrist, no luck. three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
Our attitude approaching the game has been, we can beat any team in this league. If we work together and, put everything into play, we'll be all right. And that's the kind of attitude we've been having. That's the attitude we have to keep.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swag on today. Back in the day, it was called having your mojo working. Right. So same thing, and you can ride that for quite a ways.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Cleaning the glass. I mean, right from the jump, and that really helped them to set the tone.
What you have to do is establish a physical presence early, and aggressiveness their opponent has failed to match.
We've got Hernan Gomez, Rashawn Holmes out there with Brown. Then there's Iman Shumpert. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Now Murray. After Iman Shumpert missed from long range. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Murray.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Brown, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Matthews. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. There's the pick. Feeds to Howard. Plays it up and banks it in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
On the wing, Shumpert. Passes it to Holmes. He's covered by Murray. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Smitty, you retired back in what, 2005? Do you still get a chance to play pickup from time to time?
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes, in 2005 I retired. Some guys I get a chance to play with in Atlanta. Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delk. So we have a great group, other than that we're real old and have gray hair. But now it's got uglier and uglier. We play about 1 or 2 games, and we let our kids pick up the rest.
Smitty, I can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much there, correct?
The shot is still there, and the fouling has gone up to another level.
Love's check in for the Cavaliers. Troy Daniels comes in for Shumpert.
The defender out of position to contest there. Good read by Love.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Love.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And checking out out the stats for Jokic.
He's been dominant over the last month. 16th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. We'll look at Cleveland. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. Of course, there's the Raptors. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Daniels passes to Hernan Gomez. Goes back up. Kept alive.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
So both teams changing it up here. Jokic a screen. The dish to Harris. Back to Barea. Stolen by Thompson. Chandler against Henderson. Bledsoe left side. Another miss by Love.
I'll tell you what, his shot's off, but the rest of the team is on. That's why they're still winning.
Now Barea. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Good D by Bledsoe.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Now here's Barea after Henderson's miss. Over Bledsoe. Barea, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Love kicks to Bledsoe. Love with the screen on Barea. And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot is good.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Now, here's Jokic. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excels.
And a look here at the shot chart for Love.
And this is a grown man shot chart right here. Not too much going on outside, but look at how things are for them in the paint. They are attacking the rim and not settling for the jump shot. And right now, it's paying off in bunches. If I'm them, then I'd continue to do the same thing going forward until an adjustment is made.
Here's Barea. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Millsap. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Paul Millsap is very capable as a spot-up threat.
The screen from Thompson. Bledsoe kicks to Baldwin. And here's Rose outside. Hits it from three-point range. Rose has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Denver calls timeout. Steve, so let me ask you this. Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter like that and how they're going to score in different ways?
You're totally right, Kevin. The reason why is because as a 2-guard back in the day, if I could get to that free throw line and put a foul on a guy that's guarding me, that loosens up his defensive mentality. He's not as aggressive. And then now I know when I get to the bonus, I can drive it. He's either going to let me go or I can create contact and get to that line. You want to score easy, and that's how most scorers do. They really score easy. We just kind of applaud them when they're knocking down threes and big shots.
Shot clock at 6, and it's sent back by Jokic. The shot by Chandler, wide open. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Baldwin can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Barea. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Baldwin. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
Barea kicks to Chandler. Over Love. Knocks it loose. Jokic, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Baldwin, down low. Thompson. Here's Barea. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
Yeah, and he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D. Takes it himself uncontested.
Here's Baldwin. 14 points for him. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Barea against Bledsoe. Millsap a screen on Love. Barea against Bledsoe. For the three, Chandler. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Rough start to this game. Hits one bucket in the first and nothing here in the second.
Barea with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
You know, he'll make you pay inside. Millsap imposing his will.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Thompson a screen on Chandler. Here's Baldwin. He's got 16. Terrific design on the big play. He lays it in. Baldwin's got 4 this quarter.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Thompson. Howard's checked in for the Nuggets. Barea dishes to Harris. Now here's Barea. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Millsap sets the pick for Harris. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rose kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Rose. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose. So efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
And here's Jokic. He's got 8. The feed to Harris. Jokic with his screen on Rose. Here's Harris. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Harris has got 5. Barea against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Here's Barea. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now Bledsoe. 7 points in the game. The pass to Baldwin. Love with the screen on Millsap. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. Jokic is 3rd.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
Whether it's starting to break with a fantastic pass or kicking it out to a wide open teammate, these fellas have a knack for passing the basketball.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the 1st for the Nuggets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Paul Millsap. And Murray's subbed in for Harris. Bledsoe against Barea. Love kicks to Bledsoe. Holmes sets a screen. Plumlee with the steal. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Kidd-Gilchrist. Kidd-Gilchrist comes with a double team. Love kicks to Baldwin. Back to Love. Pass to Baldwin. From deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Barea with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Murray for 3. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got 6 assists in the game.
You gotta love whenever Murray goes straight up with a jump shot off the pass. He's so good at reading the defense.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have an 8-point lead. Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, who would have thought they'd be leading at halftime? I didn't. They were big underdogs coming in. They played up to the level of their competition. If you thought they'd be intimidated by this matchup, think again. They definitely can't relax, though. We're going to have a fight on our hands all the way.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Denver?
Well, it's never easy to play on the road, and the score reflects that. Just doesn't seem like they're well prepared for this matchup. Every time they tried to make a run, they got derailed. I think to refocus their efforts in the second half, they're going to need to play with a lot more determination for a chance to win this.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. The second half just about to get going here. The Cavaliers leading by 8. So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's Millsap and Jokic. J.J. Barea is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. The Nuggets shooting not great, 40% for the game.
And when you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does.
Now here's Bledsoe following the miss by Jokic. There's Rose with the 3, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Rose. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Not bad numbers, but for a player of his talent, you have to think he can do more.
Well, sometimes even the best hit a little flat spot. It's natural. He'll get on a roll, and I think he'll be fine.
Chandler kicks to Harris. Dishes it to Barea. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And you look at all the different things that Paul Millsap does for you on the court, Greg. Don't forget about the defensive end of the floor, too.
Yeah, great point. And all defense selection, one of the great big men in league history in terms of getting steals. Just unbelievable hands. And you know what? He epitomizes consistency when you look at the course of his career.
You know, one of the better free throw shooting bigs we have in the game, Kevin Love, has made a good living at the line.
Now here's Barea. Jokic passes to Chandler. Millsap a screen. Chandler dishes to Millsap. And another miss by Denver.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Here's Harris. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
The vision from Millsap. Great skill.
Out to the right wing. Here's Rose. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Here is Barea. Kicks it to Harris. Millsap a screen. Left side Chandler. Lets it go from 14. And he's able to get it back. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
The Cavaliers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And Rose drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The Nuggets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Millsap a screen. Jokic on top. 8 points for him. It's good.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
Love with the screen on Barea. To the inside. It's stolen by Harris. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland. The Nuggets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this one. That's good from Harris. A different look now for Cleveland. Hernangomez comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Derrick Rose. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Shumpert. Down low, Thompson. And it's sent back by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Back to Shumpert. A 3. It's good from long range. Shumpert's got 6.
And the team wants Shumpert to be a 3-and-D guy. Just has to be more consistent out there.
Denver calls timeout. Every so often a team will have a home game and see their stadium flooded with fans. For the away team, happens when a especially good, popular team is playing a team kind of in a bad part of their schedule, or maybe just in a bad part of their development. Smitty, do players notice when this happens, and does it bother them at all?
Yeah, players notice it. It does bother you. It happened to me when in the Chicago Bulls era. You hear people cheering more for Michael Jordan than their own players. It's because people love to see winners. People have their favorite players, and a lot of people right now look at it as they want to come see their favorite player. As a player, you just got to go out, beat Michael Jordan, go out and win, and use the fans to turn into your favor. Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Harris kicks to Millsap. Millsap a screen, a 3-ball. Matthews, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The screen from Thompson. Hernangomez in the corner. To the wing on the left. And Shumpert kicks to Baldwin. From outside the arc, come on, Shumpert again. 12 points for him.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Millsap passes to Chandler. The 19-foot shot. Millsap misses. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Baldwin kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Baldwin. From downtown, the Cavaliers keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. Cleveland moving the ball around. From deep. And it's Shumpert again, missing. The Nuggets trail by 16. Chandler dishes to Matthews. He kicks to Harris. Millsap a screen on Shumpert. Feeds it to Millsap. There's the triple. And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Thompson a screen on Chandler. Here's Baldwin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Nuggets third.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Denver. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Jokic. Over Hernangomez. And again, Denver no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And Matthews kicks to Millsap. Matthews passes to Jokic. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. Another miss by Millsap.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
There's a screen. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Chandler. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. And the pass to Holmes. Here's Baldwin. He's covered by Murray. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 23 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
Jokic draws the double. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Chandler comes with a double team. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Chandler. Millsap sets the pick for Chandler. Here's Jokic. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Chandler kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Millsap. 17-foot shot on the way.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Steve, you talk about a gym rat. Paul Millsap adds another wrinkle to his game every single year.
You know, Paul is a great example to follow. Never the biggest or the most athletic. Millsap's work ethic is what's made him an all-star.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Chandler is screen. Millsap dishes to Murray. Outside Matthews. not sure, Greg, there's a player who better fits the description of a grinder than Wes Matthews.
Yeah, so tough, too. I mean, mentally and physically. He talks about inflicting his personality on the team, and he truly is what I'd call a culture builder.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Baldwin. And then for Denver, Howard's checked in for Jokic. Plumlee comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Wilson Chandler. Shumpert, another three for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Nuggets shooting struggles apparent, 37% from the field. Plumlee with the screen, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Murray kicks to Plumlee. Screen by Howard. And here's Matthews for the three. Buries it from three-point range. Matthews has got 5 now.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hernan Gomez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. The dish to Plumlee. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Matthews against Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Matthews, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Shumpert, no good. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Tries again, and he makes the bucket, through contact, and gets the whistle, too.
And you really have to toe that line with the physicality just to prevent Howard from the and one.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Berea's checked in.
You heard a lot of legends saying Dwight Howard should dominate in the post. I think he still can on the defensive end, not so much on the offensive end.
There's Rose with the three. Drills it from outside. Rose has got 7 points for the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Screen by Howard. Berea kicks to Murray. The tray. Denver the rebound. A nice shot by Howard. He's got 9.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Love with the screen on Berea. Bledsoe passes to Rose. Now the feed to Henderson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Now here's Berea. Dishes it to Murray. Good, and it's Berea who picks up the assist. Berea's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Derrick Rose is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Holmes in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Bledsoe. He tries for 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kicks it to Barea. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Passes it to Rose. And the demands of NBA basketball, no secret. The league has taken measures, Steve, to allow players more time for rest, which is good, and more time for recovery, which is better. Less back-to-backs. Do you think more can be done and should be done in those areas?
You know, I know the league is looking at it. The less back-to-backs is fantastic, and I think they're looking at the travel and the recovery. So as more and more they can limit back-to-backs, I think that helps guys recover. I think guys get a chance to be ready to go, because playing a back-to-back is extremely hard. And I think guys on their own are doing a lot to be able to take care of their bodies in the off-season. So I think both players and league are doing a fantastic job.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the Nuggets pick up 2.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Murray, good.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Now here's Bledsoe. Kicks it out to Love. Right side Rose. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 21. Murray kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Feeds it to Murray. Pass to Plumlee. The baseline J. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Love kicks to Bledsoe. Love inside. Working on Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. And the basket is good.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
The screen from Thompson. Rose passes to Holmes. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And here's Barea. He kicks to Murray. Plumlee sets the pick for Murray. Back to Barea. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Back to Bledsoe. In the corner, Holmes with it. They grab their own miss. And Love with the second chance points.
Anticipation and tenacity, 2 things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Howard setting the pick for Barea. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
The screen from Thompson. Rose kicks to Holmes. Love dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Love. Fires from deep. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Just hasn't had it tonight, but his teammates are picking up the slack.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Holmes kicks to Love. Right side Rose. 6 to shoot. The screen from Thompson. Back to Holmes. A 3-ball. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Baldwin's checked in. And then for Denver, Paul Millsap is checked in for Plumlee. Chandler comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And Harris subbed in for Murray. The pass to Barea. And it's Chandler top of the key. Trying his luck deep. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Millsap. Barea's got 10 points here in the second half. Love with the screen on Harris. Bledsoe left side. There's the three. Second chance shot. And Love finishes off inside. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got a great sense of space and where to be. It helps Love rebound and also score around the rim.
There's the screen. Howard kicks to Harris. To the middle and stolen by Love. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I love Millsap's soft touch. You expect it to go in all the time.
Over to the wing. Millsap against Love. Rose passes to Baldwin. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Baldwin's got 26.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Bledsoe against Barea. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 5. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
And it's blocked. They get it back. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Thompson, a screen on Chandler. Sinks the three-pointer.
Not sure who was supposed to close out on him. Huge defensive breakdown.
And this has been a running theme. Guys out of position, failing to contest. Just look at the scoreboard.
Now, here's Howard. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Another three for Denver.
And that evened things out. He had a three early in the first half, now gets one in the second.
Love kicks to Baldwin. Back to Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Such a versatile scorer. Kevin Love can do damage from anywhere on the floor.
Now Barea. Pass to Harris. Stolen by Thompson. Rose passes to Baldwin. Back to Rose. Here's Baldwin.
Way up there.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Harris outside. Barea with it. Love grabs the board. Here's Baldwin. He's guarded by Chandler and stolen by Harris. Poked loose and stolen by Love. Passes it to Baldwin. For three. That one, no good. And Denver the other way now. Harris inside. He's covered by Rose. Harris misses.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
And Barea has it in the corner. The Nuggets with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Steve, we're hearing more and more about video game competitions, the rise of esports. It's big business. Have you been following any of that?
Yes, I have. Rick, Fox, Jack, those guys with E-League here at Turner Sports. I get a chance to watch it, bring my kids here, and watch of it. I'm amazed. It's growing and growing and growing, and I love the competition of Rick Fox, Echo Fox versus Shaq's team.
And now a moment to take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Here's Millsap. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Thompson, a screen on Chandler. Chandler comes with a double team. Thompson kicks it out to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's made that three-point shot a staple in his arsenal. You can't sag off Kevin Love.
Barea dishes to Millsap. Howard setting the pick for Harris. To the middle, off the pick. And Howard with the lay-in. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Rose kicks to Baldwin. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass.
Taking a workmanlike approach inside. That's the shot you want.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Barea kicks to Millsap. Here's Chandler, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Big group substitution here for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Wilson Chandler. Matthews, he's checked in for Harris. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for J.J. Barea. Here's Henderson, pass to Holmes. He dishes it to Daniels. But they get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Here's Brown. It's deflected. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Mudiay. He's covered by Daniels. Howard in the post. That shot is off. Here's Brown. He feeds it to Henderson. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.